Hey everybody, it's Ziz here, and I want to share with you my first impressions and my hands-on gameplay with Ashes of Creation, the alpha and the action combat and everything. Now, unfortunately, we cannot show you our footage yet, right? I'm going to bring that as soon as I can, but there is still an NDA on that. So what I'm going to show you back here, this is from their live stream they just did a few days ago. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on their Twitch. They might put it on their YouTube. I don't know, but that's why we got Steven and Jeffrey over here. So this is a match from the gameplay, and I want to share with you what it was like to play it. Now, I've had a bunch of other games, MMOs that I've played and done alpha testing for. I mean, Guild Wars 2 and ESO, I played both of those like a year before they came out. Camelot Unchained and Crowfall are in development now. I've played those a bunch. So I've gotten a chance to see what some games look like in the process, right? And how much they change and what kind of things, you know, and we know a lot of stuff will change, right? But one thing that really stood out to me, like in the first 30 seconds of this game, was how fast and responsive it was. And that's something that isn't going to change for the worse over the rest of development, right? Like things like as the NDA goes down, people are gonna say, oh, well, this is overpowered and that's overpowered. And don't worry about all that. That stuff will get tuned and changed and fixed, and abilities and a lot of that stuff will change, right? The inventory and all this stuff. But the way the game felt, the way combat felt, was really good and really surprising. I mean, you would use an ability, you'd press a button and boom, instantly it would happen. You'd hit your mouse and your character would start attacking right away. You know, you'd use your teleport and instantly, boom, you're teleporting. And that's gonna carry over to a lot of other parts of the game, not just combat, but when you're crafting, when you're trading, when you're opening doors, all these things, when you're mounting and all this, it's going to feel really responsive. And it feels really good. And sometimes you play a game where it feels like there's a disconnect, right? Like you're trying to do something and then whatever it is, the UI or the game engine or systems or whatever, get in the way, and like there's a disconnect between you and your character. And I didn't feel that at all. Now, again, this is still really early and stuff is going to change, but I don't think that's going to get worse, right? Yes, performance will be different. When you're in a siege with like 200 people, you may not have really high FPS, but the way that feels is really good. And it's better than a lot of games that are out there now. Even other MMOs I've played, that specific aspect feels better than some MMOs that are currently out there that I've played. Now, it doesn't mean it's all perfect, but if they polish it a little bit, I honestly think they could, in a couple of months, polish it up. They could put it on Steam as an early access game, and it's better than a lot of the BR games that are out there. Most of those BR games are junk and obviously still alpha, but it really goes to show how they're doing a great job. They're doing a great job, and it gives me a lot of hope. Now, it's not all perfect. There were some times where, you know, I'm chasing someone down and there's some rubber banding, and like one thing is that while you're trying to attack people, there's not a lot of feedback, right? So sometimes you're asking yourself, like, did I hit them? Did I not hit them? There's not, you know, great sound effects that hit every time you're hitting. There's not flinching and like screen effects and stuff. So that's going to get better. So the way combat feels will get even better that way. But it's still really fast and really responsive. And I had a lot of fun. I didn't win any of my matches, unfortunately. That's because I usually just run around like a madman with an axe and like kill 2 people and then get taken down and by a hail of arrows. But one of the first matches I had like 5 or 6 kills, right? I'm doing really good. It was a lot of fun, and I'm running along, and the view distance in this game was really far. You could see stuff from far away, and I see this bridge, 2 big hills and this huge bridge, and it looks really awesome. Like, I'm gonna run up to that bridge. So I run up there, and I have that ability we've seen in the footage where it turns you into a bush, right? So I run up to a bridge and I use that, and it turns me into a barrel. So me and all these other barrels are just hanging out there. I'm just waiting, right? I'm waiting for somebody to come on the bridge so I can like backstab them and take them down. And I'm just having a lot of fun with that mechanic in the game already, right? I'm not doing some crazy raid and killing dragons. I'm just sitting on a bridge as a barrel, but I'm having fun doing it. And I love that they put something like that in the game already, right? It's not all just about damage numbers and DPS and that sort of stuff. It's not just the nitty-gritty nuts and bolts of it, but it goes to show that they want their game to be whimsical and magical and fantasy and fun. And yes, there is some strategical use for it, right? You can use strategy and use that like I was trying to do to backstab people, but this game really is going to be built on this fun fantasy world, and I'm glad they're putting abilities like that in the game already. And so sitting there as a barrel, I'm waiting to, you know, hit somebody. but nobody shows up for like 10 seconds. So I get super impatient and I'm like, that's it. I'm gonna run out onto this bridge and I'm gonna challenge somebody to a duel, right? And so I'm standing there and waiting for someone to come on the other side of the bridge so we can, have an honorable duel to the death on this epic bridge in the middle of the entire map. And 5 seconds goes by, and 10 seconds, and 20 seconds, and then boom, instantly I get headshot and I'm dead and I'm down for the count. And I had like full life. I had 100 life. I had 70 armor. So I was kind of decked out, and some honorless scum archer just shot me in the face, which, I mean, obviously that should happen. You shouldn't just stand there waiting for someone to run up to you. But it was a lot of fun. And it got me thinking about, how is this action combat going to work in the game when you're attacking a castle and the whole wall is lined with archers, and they are, aiming down their scopes and they're trying to get headshots on you that are going to do more damage. Now, obviously they're not going to one-shot you, right? Don't freak out about balance. It's not going to be like that in the live MMO, but it gets you thinking about what combat's going to be like. There was a bunch of people I was fighting who had bows, and like I'm weaving back and forth and they're trying to aim and you can see them missing me and stuff. That's just a lot of fun compared to the regular boring tab target. Now they will still have tab target as well, and they're going to mix it in, but I had a lot of fun with that. And so there's going to be a whole bunch more tests. Make sure you check your email, because over all this weekend, during the week, they're going to be having tests like the whole time. So check your email if you have alpha. Go on the Discord there. Also, hopefully they said next week they're going to be dropping the NDA, maybe. So in a week or two, the NDA will be coming down, so you will get to see a lot more gameplay, hopefully live, very, very soon. And like I said, the game isn't perfect. It's not even close to being finished, but the foundation is there that has me really excited. And so if you've been on the fence for this game, I totally understand. If you don't want to get excited, you don't want to get hyped up. We've been burned so many times from other MMOs, but the first 30 seconds when I got in the game and I was like, yes, this is the way it should feel. That sparked just a little bit of a fire. So I'm getting excited. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos, you can click right there. Also, as soon as we can, I'm going to start live streaming at twitch.tv/itsziz, and I will bring you more content as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.